Dean, is it fair to say it was an improved first half and a disappointing second half today?
I think it was a better performance, but unfortunately a similar scoreline. We're a team that's been recruited to play possession-based football, but unfortunately at this level we're coming up against teams who are going to be better than us with possession at times. But while we've got something to hold on to, we're all right. And I thought first half we were good because we had something to hold on to. We grew into the first half. We had some good possession, some good chances as well. First 10 minutes I thought we started really nervously and Angus was about to make some good saves. But we grew into it and had two big chances ourselves with Timu and Tony. They upped it, I thought, second half, the tempo of the game. And once the first goal goes in, all of a sudden, it mashes with our brains a little bit, and we suffer then, unfortunately. It becomes hard because we have to try and chase a game, and we're not good at that because, as I said, we're a better team with the ball than we are without the ball.
Yeah, you mentioned the good saves that Angus made in the first half, and he's had to bide his time, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. I decided to rest him today and put in Angus, and he made some really good saves in the first half. Didn't have much of a chance with the goals. The first one, it deflects over him as well. Really disappointed again. But there was things that I saw that pleased me, that we can take forward. I thought the fans, 1,300 of them have travelled today, and their support was fantastic and appreciated by the players as well. And that's the sort of togetherness that we need to move forward now as a club.
Yeah, I was going to mention the great support from the fans today. Also, Tony Springett, you gave him his first start, and what did you make of his performance?
I thought he'd done really well first half. Up until the goal, I thought he was really good, but it's hard for a young player who's come into the team when we go a goal down and we start chasing it, because it becomes really difficult. We are a team that's low on confidence, having got relegated, and we know that. So I thought it was the right time to make the change and bring him off, to prevent further suffering for him as well.
Yeah, and what were your thoughts on Dimi Yanulis and Lucas Rupp, who you brought in today?
Yeah, I thought they'd done okay. First half again, I thought that the team did well. Just we need to make sure that we don't catastrophise, conceding goals. I mean, there was no need really for us to concede that first goal. Milot's got to make a better decision. He puts a cross into an area where there's nobody, when we can just keep hold of the ball. They've still got a long way to go. I know to go and score, but then we just make poor decisions on top of that. Then that coupled with the movement of Vardy and Maddison and Barnes causes you problems.
Yeah, I think that cross you mentioned from Milot, Max, was just sort of tracking back from a high forward position, wasn't he? Maybe if he'd have stayed up, he'd have got on the end of it, but then he feels like he's got to cover his position. So.
Yeah, there was no one in there, so we just felt it was a poor decision to make that cross at the time. But as I said, I think behind the ball we've got to be better to delay at that period. But the slight deflection, slight fortune with, the deflection off Grant.